Hello, chaps. How's it going? That looks like the music is pretty loud. I don't know. Should we try and turn it down? I think we should try and turn that down. Anyway, apparently, according to the turn log in the forums, for this Broken Bow PBM, apparently my archers fired 47 arrows at Mimo's orcish hero leader. Which is bad news, because it implies that they didn't kill him. So let's see what happened. We have a battle going on here. We moved our army into his territory, and he took us by surprise by attacking before we expected. And this is looking pretty good for us so far. Oh my goodness, that guy has good defense. Anyway, let's just fast forward actually. Ah, no, look at that. That was close for him. And the Frostlings have surprised us with a large army. That is very bad news. Let's see, how far do we think they can get? Now, these aren't very strong troops, though. 3, 3. Hmm. 3, 3, 1, 3, 6, 10, 13, 16, 19. So those battering rams actually cannot reach the city in time, which means this town, we still have a little bit of time to reinforce it. And look at this, I had the foresight to bring these troops up here. Therefore, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to move them here. So things are looking pretty bleak for us now. The orcs are in a quite strong position. I wonder if I can actually do anything there. No, I can't really, can I? Can I? No, it's 12 versus... we're outnumbered. It's not going to work. Now, we definitely don't have to concede that place. We can try and retreat here. Now, I don't have to defend that town. I might end up continuing to retreat to here. This town I do want to defend. But past that, it's not really necessary. This tower can fall. That will be nice. And now we know that they don't have anything there, which is good. We can also move our elephant further to take this town. We do need one more person in the garrison. Oh my god, this is going to be irritating. I don't want to send both of my elephants there, do I? I'm pretty sure I don't want that. Yeah, this game got a bit harder because of that loss against the orcs. How many troops did the Frostlings lose there? 4 to our 6. That's actually not bad. Considering we were outnumbered, we actually did a decent amount of damage to them, which is very nice. Can we reach there? We can. Still not seeing any troops, but because they're frostlings, it's theoretically possible. If they have a larger town up here, they might have been able to surprise us. They might have been able to train some higher level troops which can hide in the snow. So we do have to think about that as a possibility. My question is how much of our army do we actually send up here? I think the answer is not much, or as little as possible even. We want to make sure that we conquer it. So I'm going to send all of those guys up. Maybe in smaller engagements these Ladies of Pain will be powerful too. That's so frustrating that the Orc leader nearly died, but didn't. That's very frustrating. And he'll be able to boost his defense up to 10 as well, which is going to make him even more powerful. Last thing we needed was that. Now, there is the good side to this, though. The question is, what's our income? Okay, it's still pretty high. Still spending a lot on troops. 537. That's pretty painful. I think this army will be good enough. I reckon these 12 soldiers can secure the area. Interesting that they chose to mass produce shamans. Penguins will be loyal, so we can produce those. It's good to produce them there. I don't want to make more penguins because they're trash, but because we're producing them up there, which is kind of where we want to have troops, that's useful. So I'm going to make some. We're going to send him just to capture the mine. That's held by the Highmen, and I remember this tower being held by the Highmen as well. These guys can go there and have this hamlet. Actually, if we migrate this town to, we can migrate towns to frostlings, can't we? Ah, no, we can't. Sadly, if we could do that, then we could reinforce our relationship with them, but unfortunately they're not happy enough with us. You can only migrate to people who are already quite happy with you, which is unfortunate. Azracs? Why are the Azracs unhappy with us? How did that happen? That's bad news. That is pretty dangerous, that the Azracs dislike us. I'm not sure why they dislike us, but they do. Well, we're going to move this army here so that they'll be able to reinforce there. We're going to move this army over here. Going to move these guys up here. Now, the benefit of moving our army here is that it means they can reinforce here against the Frostlings, but we can also eventually move against the Orcs. Like if the Orcs go down here, we can attack the Orcs. If they go down here, we can try and reinforce to counter them, that sort of thing. So having lost battles here and here, and won very handily over here, it is time to try and shift our forces back over to the east. This is quite scary though. Maybe this lone lizardman shouldn't be acting so cocky when there are two great eagles against him. Well, I think that's all there is really to show you this turn. I can... we're at war with two people and we have lost two battles. But we're still quite strong, so we'll see what happens.